I'm very excited about the concept of self-reliance. Just next few minutes, just 3 quick stories. One, in March, after my study mission to Japan with George, I went to Bangalore, India. A company called TVS Motors asked me to come there just to observe their company. It's a giant corporation, part of a $10 billion organization. And they asked me to observe. I don't know what that really meant, just observe. I said, well, let me teach you. And they said, no, just look at us and then give us some feedback. And I did. It was a lot of fun for me. It was very interesting for me. And part of this, they sent me to a village about 4 hours away from Bangalore. It was a village. Now, in India, believe it or not, 300 million people live below the poverty level. 300 million people. That means they live in huts. They have no bathrooms. There's garbage all over. I mean, it's minimum subsistence. Most of the women are not educated at all. And the chairman of this company, Vino Srinivasan, set up a foundation to help these people become self-reliant. Amazing. Trained a group of people. They went into this village, taught a woman as an example, let's take these weeds, just these weeds which are out there dying, or let's take these palm leaves and let's make them into objects that people would want. Let's make them into, baskets or furniture or seats or things like that. I want you to develop a skill so that you can be totally self-reliant. And they did. And these women were miraculous. I visited this one village and visited sort of about 100 people. All the children looked like boys and Girl Scouts. It was just beautiful. They showed me what they were doing in school, their paintings, their writings. They showed me how they were growing vegetables. And they had toilets, and it was clean. It was spotless. It was beautiful what people could do when the focus is on self-reliance. Another just quick analogy is the Harada method. This I discovered about 4 hours, and George is an excellent certified teacher of this method. This method is also, I call it the spirit of self-reliance, developed by a junior high school teacher in Japan who put together this process in day-to-day management to help people reach their maximum capabilities. It's not complicated, and George will teach you a little bit about it. You pick a goal. You pick a very strong purpose for that goal. Then you outline 64 tasks that you have to do to attain that goal. Now, the beautiful part of this concept is nothing is imposed on you. You're just given a structure to make your goals, to attain your goals. It's wonderful. You lay out 64 tasks, and then you just take one. You put it onto your daily diary, and you schedule, in addition to whatever you do during the day, you're going to try to accomplish a task to lead you to accomplish your goal. And the only other key is you need a coach, somebody to be there to make sure you do what you want to do. And if the coach does it right, the coach never criticizes, just reinforces you. The last little story is a new book that I discovered on Mirai Industries. And George and I visited Mirai Industries on the last mission to Japan in March. Mirai Industries claims to be the happiest company in the world to work for, or at least the happiest company in Japan to work for. Now, there's 100 things that makes this company so unique, but I'd just like to mention 2 related to the spirit of self-reliance. President has a policy which he says no Horenso. Horenso, Horenso. No Horenso means, ho means report. You can't report to anyone. Ren means you don't consult, don't communicate, and so you don't consult. He says, you know your job better than anyone. Why do you need somebody else's opinion? You come up with a new idea, do it. You make a mistake, that's okay. I'll give you $6 for that mistake because that's the way you learn. It's from your mistakes. This is an amazing concept. Well, I get a lot of opposition to this concept. People say to me, look, how does teams function? Or what if you do something that affects another person? Well, it might. Everything you do might affect another person. And if it does improperly, then you stop. But you don't want to inhibit creativity. The current system that we have in American companies prohibits creativity. It prohibits innovation. It prohibits self-reliance. Self-reliance lets you do things that you know how to do is correct. These are three wonderful concepts that I've been recently introduced to. And thank you, George, for letting me make this video and have a really great workshop with these people, and enjoy Portland. It's a wonderful city filled with really great restaurants, and the best bookstore in the world is Powell's. You can't come to Portland without going to Powell's. Take care. Bye.